Hey, good afternoon. Just wanted to showcase one of my original Planet Coaster parks. Really playing the Planet Coaster soundtrack by Yumi and Gravity. Awesome band that soundtracked the game. So, yeah, we'll start at the front of the park. Yeah. So I want to kind of talk about like computer graphics for a second. My laptop barely handles this game. This game requires a high capacity laptop, and especially in this park that's nearly complete. It's really big. So the more stuff you add, the more rides, the more scenery and bushes and plants, trees, buildings. Yeah, it lags more the more I load this park. Yeah, so if you don't know, Planet Coaster is a theme park, roller coaster building simulation game. And for sort of theme park enthusiasts like me, it's like a dream come true. It's awesome. It's the spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which you were able to add zoos and water park features like pools and water slides in that game. While this one does not have zoo features, or you cannot add zoos or water parks. But still, like it's just a way more sophisticated game. It's yeah, when it comes to the creativity and freedom they allow players to that they give to players. So yeah, okay. So with this park, I wanted to make it tropical themed. So there's not a lot of storytelling themed areas in this park. There's a limited amount of that, but it's mainly just like if you were marooned on a deserted island like in the Pacific and there happened to be a theme park on it. That makes total sense. So yeah, with these parks I usually start in the middle. The centerpiece here is this water roller coaster. Operates like a normal roller coaster, and then at the end there's like a splash down into a log flume type of area. Um, yeah, just talk about the game a bit. So this game it includes like rides, not roller coasters or track rides. Like a track ride would be like this river rapids type of ride here. Normal like rides or like they're not custom built. Like this is just you just get them like from this list of rides here. Yeah, you don't build them. You just literally, I guess, like kind of copy and paste. Oh god, even the music's kind of lagging. So the only customization I did here was adding this queue line, the exit line, and adding rocks around it. Yeah, and there's all types of pathing styles you can do. Since we're on an island, it's sand, and I tried to put some kind of not so much here, a little bit, but yeah, like barriers on the side of the paths, whether it's bushes, plants, or some kind of fence here, netting, just kind of get the tropical vibe. Yeah, yeah. See, I'm lining the paths here with rocks and different types of bushes, trees. Yeah. So yeah, this rapids ride here called landslide has 3 drops. So I don't recall going on a rapids ride with significant drops. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of go ham on it. So I put 3. Like here's 1, 2, 3 drops. Simple ride. Yeah, I put the queue line to go around the beginning of it. Little lake for decoration. Yeah, so this is a time in my Planet Coaster history where I wasn't really keen on architecture or theming. So all the theming and buildings here look pretty simple. Like yeah, pretty much square shapes. Like this is a station for this coaster. Even for example, yeah, this log flume. Like this whole mountain here is just for this log flume ride, and I only added details to the to the parts of the ride. Or I only added scenery to the mountain where the ride interacts with where the track is. Here I tried to with this ride, yeah, have the riders have a view of the rest of the park, like hugging the rim, kind of. Yeah, I would next time I probably would have put more trees and plants around the whole mountain, so the whole thing looks a bit more like natural, like a realistic, type of thing. Yeah, like here, hugging this section of the track, I put a waterfall here, like nothing else in the surrounding terrain. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of lag. Hang on. So yeah, let's keep going down around this valley. This green coaster is a launched wing coaster, so it uses magnetic launches to propel the trains forward. There's no chain lift. Yeah, these are more modern types of coasters called Tsunami. The sign under the final brake run. This goes back into the station, and the track, part of the track, extends over this eating area with the gift shop. Yeah. Tip shot, I think slushies or juice, I don't know, and Mexican food, Excelente. Umbrellas, tables, trash cans, light posts. Yeah, I mean, this is a really basic, simple park. Yeah, so we'll just ground view going down the pathways here. Oh, apologies again for the lag. Yeah, and also you get. I looking back, yeah, at this park, I can tell I didn't really utilize the spaces very well. Like there are a lot of, like I said, the empty terrain on that log flume ride. Here, I decided to put a pond and some walkways, and there's this cool shark piece. Call it a shark way. Something like it's for selfies, I guess, for the guests. And it looks kind of cool, and it doesn't really obstruct like this area. It still looks pretty open. Yeah, so the centerpiece again is that high tide blue water roller coaster. So there's tapping all around that area. So this is a sort of a boardwalk pier building, and I put a short inverting coaster on it, around it. And I do like guest interaction with the ride, so part of the ride does extend over a pathway, like you see here. Swinging pirate ship. Looks like I did not finish making these tiles consistently patterned. Okay. Yeah, and this is a junior coaster here, like for families. It doesn't invert, doesn't go too fast. Inside this kind of castle, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, not a lot of storytelling, just a random station. Yeah, I didn't even complete it either. I say this is 90% complete, probably 80% complete. Yeah. Yeah, we got a Ferris wheel here. So this ride is a mine train. Let's see if we can find a train. Yeah, here inside the station. It's like you would see in Thunder Mountain, like that railroad roller coaster in the Disney parks. So I want to make like a sandcastle type of themed coaster. So I literally just built like castle ruins in the sand. I did have a cousin who told me, "Well, Peter, how does the sand not fall on the track like you see here?" I'm like, I don't know, dude. I just didn't really think about it. So again, yeah, not a really well thought out park. I just really simple architecture and a lot of open spaces too. Yeah. And when I built this park, initially, it started with just this valley here. This whole flat area. Alright, I hope it doesn't lag too much. I'm gonna pan down so you could see my version of the tropical skyline. Yeah, I wanted peaks, like kind of island mountain peaks on the horizon here, with posters sticking out of the train. So one of them is this coaster here, Condor, blue-orange boomerang inverted coaster. So here's the station. Yeah, a chain pulls the train. What is it? Yeah, a chain pulls the train backwards up the first tower, releases the train. Train goes through the whole track, up the second tower, and then in reverse, it goes backwards through the whole layout again, like a boomerang. And yeah, to show you a sample station here. So it's in this highland or this elevated area of the park. Yeah, I have the sign for the ride here, the queue, and yeah, like I said, that that guest interaction with the ride. So the coaster is really close to the people waiting in line here. Just shoots out that tunnel. Yeah, short queue. That's how it looks like inside. And then we have a dive coaster here, this orange track. So dive coasters are kind of known for being heavy, bulky trains. It's like 3 rows of 12 people. Yeah, so it extends like to the left and right of the track. They're known for stalling at the top of a nearly vertical drop for like 3 or 5 seconds. So you're looking down before you drop. Kind of anxiety building. It's kind of fun. Yeah, this ride has 2 of those. There's the first taller one, and then the second one here, another 3-5 second stall. And then for the last section of this ride, I put triggers, which I don't really want to show you because it's gonna lag. So basically, these wooden structures here have flamethrowers. You could add triggers on rides and roller coasters. And so when the car passes through a specific piece of the track, it triggers flamethrowers. And these blue circles are they shoot water up. So if you ride this ride, yeah, you feel the heat of the flames, and then like get soaked by the water at the really end, at the very end. Yeah, probably inspired by the Princess Bride film. This ride's called Inconceivable Fury. Yeah, so I initially wanted to just end the park being as it was, with just the valley and the mountains like rimming the valley. So and then here's some island hopping layouts. This is me like going a little bit too much, like excess. Yeah, too many islands here. But this is a more chill part of the park. Like, if you just follow down this wooden walkway, you see like, it looks pretty great. I thought it'd be boring just having this long walkway here, but yeah, this game, Planet Coaster, has excellent lighting. Really beautiful, like striking, like vibrant lighting. Especially if you're making like a tropical sunny park, like all the colors just come out, you know, nicely. So there's one coaster here that literally kind of island hops around the whole thing, these islands. And this golden coaster, it's kind of like an experiment. I wanted a really fast, kind of low terrain coaster. It's not as low as I wanted, but so it's really fast because the chain lift is really high. Like, it's a high hill, and most of the track is low elevated. So all that speed from that first drop is just dispersed through the whole low-lying terrain track. Like here, I added a part of the track that goes over the station, or part of the station. And it's just one car. Yeah. So the feeling of just kind of flying through an island type of thing. Oh yeah, and this white track is a monorail. There are 2 stations here, one at both sides of the island. This is the island hopping station. Yeah, simple. It's really simple architecture. Yeah. And just more rides, random rides like this. Or I called it Whirlwind. But ATMs here too, because guests do spend money. And yeah, you could make them pay for rides, or make the rides free and just pay for the or just have an entrance fee for the park. Yeah, so there are financial aspects to this game, like if you want to run it like a business, your park. But this is sandbox mode, because I just want to create like the park I want, so I don't deal with financial restrictions. But you could if you want. Yeah, there are a lot of different ways to play this game and utilize this game. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of a mostly grand tour of my island hopping tropical almost finished park. I don't know if I'd go back to it, but yeah, it is nice to look back and just see, kind of like mistakes I made, what worked, what didn't. But yeah, this is a fun game. I've been playing for years now. I play like once or twice a week. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Till then, peace.